So good morning all, welcome back to kinematics class. So today and last class we were discussing about motion of an object under gravity, that is freely falling as well as vertically projected upwards, and we discussed some problems based on that yesterday, and I've given a homework as a JE question 2002. I think most of them attempted successfully that question, right? And now today will be some more problems, some more concepts we're going to discuss. See, here is a problem. I'll take off with a problem. So there is a tower of height 20 meters is there. A body is projected with initial velocity 5 meter per second. When it is projected with 5 meter per second, saying that what is the maximum height reached from the ground? That means it will goes to certain point and returns back, right? Returns back. So from the ground, what is the maximum height is asking, right? First we should able to calculate this distance, right? Then add this 20 meters. So this is nothing but this completely is 20 meters. 20 meters. This completely is 20 meters. 20 meters. So what is the distance in this direction? So what is the distance that you have to calculate? So what are the things you have? U you have and G you have, and final velocity is equal to 0. Now can anybody, what is the answer here? So what we have to apply to calculate this distance, that is U is there, V is there, acceleration is there. We want a distance travelled by it or a displacement in the upward direction. Anybody? Can you tell me what is the formula we have to use? What is the formula? So this distance I require, this distance I require, right? That is V square minus U square is equal to 2x, right? Okay. Now to solve first one, V square minus U square is equals to 2a into s. So V is final velocity is 0. So final velocity is equal to 0 minus initial velocity. So initial velocity positive or negative? Can anybody tell? Is it positive or negative? कोई बोल सकते? Positive. Very good answer. Upward directions all are positive. Okay, nothing to confuse. Most of them confused, right? So upward direction is what? Positive. That means as it is, we'll be substituting here. It is nothing but a positive. So minus 5 whole square is equals to, now A is nothing but G, acceleration due to gravity, is positive or negative? Acceleration due to gravity is negative. So that means minus 2 into, if I take A is nothing but a 10 into displacements. So displacement means this is what we have to calculate. What is the maximum height from the top of a tower? So let me take it as this is H maximum. Right? So minus get cancelled, 25 is equals to 20 into H maximum. Right? So H maximum equal to 25 divided by 20. So I can write 5 divided by 4, which is nothing but 1.25 meters. So it is reaching 1.25 meters. Right? So 1.25 meters we got. So what I got from where I got 1.25 meters, this is 1.25 meters. 1.25 meters. So what is asking from the ground? From the ground, what is the height now? From the ground, 20 plus 1.25. From the ground. Okay. Not from the point of projection. Not from the point of projection. So from the ground, if you take it as 20 plus 1.25. Right. Hope it is clear. Now from the ground, H maximum heights. So 20 plus 1.25, which is nothing but 21.25 meters. Is it clear? 21.25 meters from the ground. From the grounds. From the grounds. Is it clear, all of you? Anybody, any doubts till this point? Let me know. Then we'll proceed. You can take a screenshots. Anybody, any doubts? Yes? No? No doubts? Okay. Once you know how we can do, directly you can use Hmax formula also, right? We can use Hmax formula also. So what we are doing here, let me repeat this question. Missed the first part. Okay. Now if you take a body is projected vertically upwards from the maximum height 20 meters. That is nothing but from a top of a tower. When it is going in upward direction, that means according to the problem, given problem is it is projected with 5 meter per second. When it is projected with 5 meter per second, what is the maximum height reached from the ground? So what I am doing, just I am applying, just I applied, right? V square minus U square is equal to 2as. Then we substituted, we are getting 1.25 meters from the height, that is nothing but from the top of the tower. Then total distance is 20 plus 1.25. Hope it is clear now. Next we'll go for time taken to pass its mean position. What is the time taken to pass its mean position? What time taken to pass its mean position means it will go upward and downward. This is called mean position when we call it. This point is called mean position, right? So this is called a mean position. Mean position, right? It's called mean position. It's called what? Mean position. Is it clear this one? Okay. So mean position or the point of projection both will be same. Then how to calculate the time taken? See, when it is going upward, U is equal to 5 meter per second. A is there, V is 0. How to calculate time? Can you tell me what is the time? What I can use the formula? As I know U is equal to plus 5 meter per second. Initial velocity with which we projected. Final velocity is equal to 0. Acceleration A is equal to minus G into minus G. Right? There is nothing but a minus 10 meter per second square. So T is equal to what I can use. Right? What is the time? So can anybody tell what is that? V is equal to U plus 80. V is equal to U plus 80. Okay. Now simply if I substitute V is equal to U plus 80, V equals to U plus 80. So V is nothing but 0 equal to 5 minus 10 into T, or 5 is equals to 10T, or T equals to 5 by 2, that is nothing but 0.5 seconds. So time is how much? 0.5 seconds. Hope it is clear. So 5 minus 10T, 5 minus 10T, right? 5 minus 10T, or 5 is equals to 10T, or T is equal to 0.5 seconds. Right? So V is at the maximum height, it is going to maximum height, final velocity is 0, right? So T is equal to 0.5 seconds. Is it clear this one? So that means it is going upward direction with 0.5 seconds and coming downwards again until this point is 0.5 seconds. The total time taken to reach this mean position is 0.5 plus 0.5 seconds, which is nothing but 1 second. Is it clear this one, all of you? So can we hope it is clear to everybody? If you have any doubts, let me know till this points. Now the third question in front of you. So the same situation, we have to calculate speed and velocity just before hitting the ground. Speed and velocity. See, first thing, how to solve the question. First, to check it out the given data what we have with respect to given data what we can apply. Let's take initial velocity with which it is projection is there. U is equals to 5 meter per second, which is nothing but positive. Fine. Next, when it is what is the speed before touching the ground? So final velocity we require. Final velocity equal to how much? Final velocity. Acceleration A is equal to coming downwards or going upwards. Acceleration A is equal to minus meter per second square. I want a distance. Yes, right. Can anybody tell what is this displacement? If initial velocity, final velocity, acceleration, what is this displacement? Can anybody tell? displacement. Displacement. What is this? Displacement. 20 meters. Okay. So 20 meters. So how's our 20 meters? It is going up and coming downwards. No, right? Most of them will have that one, right? So going upwards and coming down. See, going upwards distance is how much? 1.25 meters. Upward distance is how much? 1.25. Coming downwards is 1.25. If I want to write from here onwards till this point displacements, carefully see. Going upwards, distance is how much? 1.25. Is it positive or negative? Displacement. Positive or negative going upwards? Huh? Positive. That means plus 1.25 meters. Next again it is coming till this mean position 1.25. Here displacement is positive or negative? Positive or negative? Negative. That means minus 1.25. Minus 1.25. After that, from the mean position to the bottom is 20. So it is in downward direction. Is it a positive or negative? Positive or negative? Negative. That means minus 20. Minus 20. These two will get a cancel. S is equals to minus 20 meters. Now everything is there with you. S, A, V you want to find U. So V square minus U square is equal to 2S. Simply substitute what you will be getting. Let us see. Right? V square minus U square is equals to 2S. V square minus U square is equal to S. So V square we want. So V square is equal to, this is U square plus 2AS. Or V square equals to U square. U square is 5 5 is 25. So 25 here 2A into S. Here negative and negative both will become positive. That is nothing but plus 2 into 10 into 20, which is nothing but 400. So V square equals to 425. V is equals to under root of 425. V is equal to under root of 425. This is nothing but a speed. So what is this speed, sir? What is the velocity then? Velocity means if you give the direction. If you give the direction, when it is touching, here V is equals to under root of 425 meter per second. This is only speed. If I want to take the direction when it hits, it will be in downward direction. Let me take this nothing but x axis. This is nothing but minus y axis. That means j cap, minus j cap. That means if I want velocity, then what I can write? Minus under root of 425 j cap meter per second. Hope it is clear at this point, all of you. Okay. So if you have any doubts, let me know here. Fine. Let me clear your doubts. Yes. Yes. Okay. Hope I think you understood this. Fine. Now you can see here. So a body is projected with initial velocity 5 meter per second, and the height of the tower from which it is projected is 30 meters. And what is the time taken to reach the ground? That is the question. Okay. So what are there? U is equal to, as it is going upward direction, plus 5 meter per second. Acceleration, if I take, acceleration is minus 10 meter per second square. If I take the height of the tower, that is nothing but displacement, minus, as it is coming a downward direction, minus 30 meters. So what we require, final t, time, t is equals to how much, right? So USA t. So what is the connectivity of these parameters with an equation? So what is that equation? Can anybody tell? Second equation. What is the second equation? S is equal to ut plus half at square. Yes. S is equal to ut plus half at square. So any other way to calculate this t? Any other formula? So you should not say that at the end of the day I am unable to apply the formulas. Okay. First one, V is equal to u plus at, but in that distance is not there. We require how much distance it is traveled. V is equal to u plus at. If you apply, V is equal to velocity is there, u is there, a is there, time if you calculate, but how much distance it is. Okay, is it clear? Now t is equal to, how to calculate? Now s, if you substitute here, minus 30 is equals to u. U is nothing but 5t minus half into, right, 10 t square. This is 1 za 5 za, right? Is it clear? Then minus 35 minus 5t square plus 30 is equal to 0. 5t minus 5t square plus 30 is equal to 0. Or what I can write, so if I take it as a t minus a t square plus 6 is equal to 0. Is it clear? Yes or no? Boliye. Yes or no? Everybody, can I write like this? T minus t square plus 6, or I'll multiply with the negative sign, then I can write a t square minus a t minus a 6 is equal to 0. Yes. Minus, if I multiply, minus t square minus t minus 6 is equal to 0. This is a quadratic equation. Do you know how to solve quadratic equation? All of you? Yes? No? Okay. So in your 10th class you might learn about this one. T square minus t minus 6 is equal to 0. Then this can be method 1 to solve. Method 1. Okay. Splitting more terms, right? So here t square minus, what I'll do, 3t plus minus 3t plus 2t minus 6 is equal to 0. Right? Here minus 3t plus 2t, minus 3t plus 2t, how much it is? Minus t you'll get. You just add both the things, minus t plus 2t, that means minus t, this is satisfying. And 3 into 2 is 6 satisfying. Right? That means t, if I take it as common, t if I take common, t minus 3 and plus 2 if I take it as common, t minus 3 is equals to 0. Okay, is equal to 0. That means t plus 2 is equal to 0, one possibility, t minus 3 is equal to 0. So t is equal to 3 seconds, one answer, or t is equal to minus 2 seconds. Is it possible minus 2 seconds? Yes? No? No. Why it is not possible? Can anybody tell? Why it is not possible minus 2 seconds? Minus 2 seconds. Huh? Time cannot be negative. Why it cannot be negative? Why it cannot be negative? It cannot go back. Why it cannot go back? Huh? Actually, according to mathematics, first to make negative, anything to get negative value, first it should become 0. See, 3 is there. 3, 2, 1, 0. Then minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. That means first time should become 0. Time never becomes 0. It may start from 0. That means we'll what we consider is we'll start any object motion with respect to t is equal to 0. That means we'll measure the motion of an object with respect to time t is equal to 0. After 1 hour, how much distance traveled, what is its final velocity, what is the acceleration, like this. But the time will not become 0. It can't become 0. When it becomes 0, then there is a possibility of getting negative value. Fine. Mathematical explanation. Okay. So this is not this is the fact that how we are taking the time. So s is equal to ut plus how quadratic equation. Otherwise, if you learn this equation, x equals to minus b plus or minus under root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. Hope you learned this one, all of you. Yes, x is equal to minus b plus or minus under root of b square minus 4ac discriminant formula divided by 2a. Fine. So now you can substitute here and you can check it out, the same answer will be getting. Because here this can be compared with ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. If you compare these terms here, what is a? A is equal to 1, b is equal to minus 1, c is equal to minus 6. Take these values and substitute there, you will get again two possible values. Same answer you can get, that you can verify it. Is it clear, all of you? Okay. Now take a screenshot, then we will proceed with the yesterday JEE question. Yesterday JE question, right? So what is that JE question we discussed? Done? Of you? Okay. I'll erase now. Yes? Okay. Done. Right. Now see which is given in JE 2000 now. JE 2000. JE 2002 question. JE 2000. A body loses half of its velocity. Body loses half of its velocity. Equation of straight line motion, right? So a body loses half of its velocity. It means let me take a wooden block. This is nothing but a wooden block, right? Wooden block. This is a wooden block, right? So a body loses half of its velocity on penetrating 3 centimeters. 3 centimeters penetrated through a distance of 3 centimeters. Now this is nothing but, right, a bullet is fired from its, right, this is the bullet fired in the wooden block. It's nothing but a wooden block. So he's saying that loses its half of its velocity. Let me take it as u is the initial velocity. It is entering with initial velocity. On penetrating 3 centimeters, that means let me take when it reaches to this point, this distance, let me take it as a d1 equal to 3 centimeters. So when it is penetrated to 3 centimeters, its velocity becomes u by 2, half of it is 2. That means now the velocity is u by 2. Right. Now he is saying that how much will it penetrate before coming to rest. So it is going forward. That means let me take here, when it is reaches to certain distance, let me take it as the distance from the starting point is d2, right? d2. Here final velocity is equal to 0. So what is that distance that we have to calculate? First, if you calculate distance d, so further distance, if I take it as small d will be good. So further distance means d2 minus d1. For that purpose, what we'll do, we have a distance and velocities. You can calculate there, right? First equation, first one, see, u initial velocity u is there, final velocity is u by 2 is there, a distance d1 is equal to 3 centimeters is there. Acceleration, it's nothing but retardation, right? You can keep it as acceleration a itself, right? Nothing to. So find velocity is decreasing, it is called what? Deceleration. Now u, this is final velocity, d1 is equal to 3 centimeters, acceleration is a. Now I can use u v ds. Which formula I have to use? u v d and a. Which formula I have to use? Can anybody? V square minus u square is equal to 2a into s, right? V square means u square by 4 minus u square as it is, okay? Retardation, of course you can keep it like that, 2 into a into d1. This is nothing but d1. Is it clear, that one? All of you? Yes? Yes, no? That means here if you take it as this, nothing but decreasing, you can make it that one as a negative sign. There is no problem in that one, right? So what I'll get now, here a negative sign, this is nothing but negative sign, u square by 4 minus 3 u square divided by 4 is equals to minus 2 into acceleration, d1 is nothing but 3 into 3 minus gone, that's nothing but 3 gone. So what I am getting here, can you tell me, 2a is equal to u square by 4, yes, or a is equal to, acceleration we don't know, so u square by 4 is equals to 2 into a, or acceleration a is equal to u square divided by h. So this is an acceleration with which retarding acceleration, or retardation u square by g. That means we are getting acceleration in terms of what? Velocity. So it is projected with initial velocity u, then further distance. Now further distance, if you want second case, this is taken to be case 1. Taken to be case 1. Case 2, when we take case 2, final velocity is equal to 0, initial velocity is equal to u, and d2 is the distance, right? And already we have acceleration a is equal to how much? U square by 8, that you can directly apply there. Is it fine? So final velocity is becoming 0. What is the initial velocity? U is equal to u, s is equal to, right? And d2, so distance is nothing but d2. So d2 we have to calculate by substituting acceleration. So acceleration already there, u square divided by 8. So at this point, what is the acceleration? U square divided by 8. Now v square minus u square is equal to 2as again. So v square minus u square is equal to 2as. V square minus u square is equals to 2a into s. So v square 0 minus u square is equals to 2. So that is minus 2 into u square by 8 into s, that is nothing but d2. So minus minus gaya, u square gaya. So this is 1 za 4 za, d2 is equal to 4 centimeters. Hope it is clear now. d2 is how much? 4 centimeters. Any doubt still here? 4 centimeters. That means total is from here to here is 4 centimeters. From starting to the bullet where it loses u by 2, half of its velocity, that distance is nothing but 3 centimeters. Now what is this remaining distance? If I want a d can be written as d2 minus d1. So d is equal to 4 minus 3, which is nothing but d is equal to 1 centimeter is the answer. So further distance it travels when its velocity become 0. Okay. Hope it is clear. If you do with the same process, it will be correct. There is no problem in that one. Hope you understood, and hope it is clear to everybody. Any doubts? If you have any doubts, let me know. Then we'll proceed. Right.